That's the old kayak check right there.
This week on the Weekly Watch, we have a lot to talk about. We weren't here last week. We took kind of like a summer break.
Summer break!
Now we're back and there's lots to talk about.
Like this kayak check.
It's the old kayak check right there. Butt end, snap, kayak.
Not only did he nail that kayak check perfectly, take the ball, but led a fast break over to the other side. Connor Canizero put it away.
Well, Kelly can't stop all of them.
Shout out to Brian Carolinus.
Butt end, snap, kayak.
The Ohio Machine went on to win that game 13-12 in Denver. Peter Baum with the game winner. Not easy to beat the Outlaws at Mile High.
Now let's talk about Team USA Women's Lacrosse taking home gold in England over Canada.
So congrats to Team USA. This is kind of a redemption game in the last World Championships in 2014. On the men's side, Canada took down US. The women took Canada down 10-5 for the gold.
If you haven't seen it yet, make sure to check out the series on US Lacrosse's YouTube channel. It's super good.
The series is called Chasing Rings, but I guess it's just winning rings now, you know?
Oh!
You want to chant USA with us?
Yeah?
USA! 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 Thank you guys.
Thanks.
That's awesome. See ya.
See ya. Whoa, phone. Damn.
Get a case, man.
Cracked my screen.
Yeah, I've been telling you, get a case.
Anyone else have a cracked screen?
I feel like 90% of iPhone users use their iPhone with a cracked screen.
No. Actually, I saw a statistic. 15% of iPhone users have a cracked screen.
Says who?
It was an Instagram account that I follow.
Yeah, 90. You heard it here.
Whatever. Will Manny and the Lizards beat the Boston Cannons 16-14. Will Manny had 4 goals? 4 goals. And that makes the Lizards 6-6. It also puts the Cannons out of playoff contention. Really? I think I read that somewhere. Check me on that. Lizards are, lizarding.
Yeah, they're...
What do you say about the Lizards when they're doing well?
You say that they're the real kings of Manhattan. Will Manhattan.
Will Manny.
Manhattan.
Yep.
Manny.
Because you have like the launch are launching, the hounds are barking, the blaze are on fire. The Zards are just zarding, man. There's nothing to say.
I guess they're zarding? Stay tuned to see if they continue zarding.
Yep. Chesapeake beat the Blaze 13-12. Lyle went 2-2, and Danowski scored the game winner.
The Florida Launch beat the Hounds 18-12, and Dylan Malloy had 6 goals. Does anyone else watch Game of Thrones?
Everybody watches Game of Thrones.
I've never seen an episode, but Colin's like super into Game of Thrones.
Yeah, me and everyone else.
I don't know, man. I've never seen it. Is it good? Should I watch it?
Comment below if you watch Game of Thrones.
There could be like a lacrosse parody about a defensive battle called Game of Zones.
That's good. Yeah. Or there could be a cooking show about calzones called Game of Calzones. There could be, is all I'm saying.
There's only a few more weeks left in the MLL regular season, so make sure to stay tuned to the MLL on Twitter and YouTube for highlights and to see how the playoffs are shaping up.
If you're going to be at the championships in Dallas, let us know, because we're going to be there.
It's going to be hot. I already know that.
Super hot.
It's going to be super hot. So if you're going to be there, let us know, but also pack accordingly.
Yeah. Our high school recruit spotlight is 2018 recruit Tucker Brown from Worcester Prep on the eastern shore of Maryland. This guy is 6'1", 195 pounds, and basically goes wherever he wants on the field.
He dodges from X, he can shoot from up top, he's got good vision, and honestly, he kind of reminds me of Nick Mariano from Syracuse.
If you want to be the high school recruit spotlight, send us your tape to info@thelacrossenetwork.com. Or if you want your friend to be the recruit spotlight, your brother, your sister, whatever, send their tape.
You can also tag TLN Nation on Instagram or DM a clip to TLN Nation.
Speaking of TLN Nation, let's talk about what you've sent us via TLN Nation.
Here we go. You see what just happened?
No. They switched sticks?
Yeah, like in passing.
I need to see that again. What?
Isn't that insane?
It doesn't make any sense. If you have more clips like that, make sure to tag TLN Nation.
I think this fake was one of my favorite ones because he just gets him so good. And he really committed to that fake.
It's one of my favorite types of fakes, like the underhand fake.
Yeah, but he just committed to it so hard.
Yeah, it was good.
That was a great fake. And
And the last video from TLN Nation that we wanted to talk about was Silky Lax throwing it up over his head into this bucket of water.
It was like behind the back, and you could see that he didn't know he was going to make it because he was already getting another ball.
It was far.
Yeah, and it was far. It was from distance.
That's a real summertime video.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you do in the summer. You go out into your yard,
And you try some trick shots.
just mess around.
Yeah.
So if you have any other stuff like that, make sure to tag us on Instagram at TLN Nation and use the hashtag TLN Nation. I'd like to see some more stuff that has to do with water. Just because it's so hot here and it's summer.
I was in Austin, Texas this weekend.
Yeah.
That place is hot. Also, it seems like the lacrosse scene in Austin is like really picking up.
It's Texas in general.
You know, they don't call it Lacrosse-ton for nothing.
I don't think they do call it that. They could.
They could. If you're a player out in Austin, we should start that hashtag Lacrosse-ton. All right.
Next week on the Weekly Watch, we want to answer your questions. So comment below a question for us, and we will answer it next week.
If you have any news, clips, or just anything you want to tell us or anything we should see, make sure to email it to info@thelacrossenetwork.com or DM TLN Nation, hashtag TLN Nation. Send it to us however you'd like, or how I just told you to send it to us.
We will see you next week.
Peace!